Hi guys, welcome to J Today. Please subscribe if you're not already. So this isn't the video I was talking about, the other one that I was going to make. I wish I'd never actually mentioned it now because everyone's texting me and messaging me like, is when you're going to bring this video out? I am still waiting on some paperwork, so I don't know when that will be. Anyway, I've been working, so I couldn't really comment on all the John and Sharrell drama, and it took me a while to catch up on it. I slept through most of it. It was, oh my god, it was so crazy. Of course, it really started off on this when they were doing this live. John was sat there with his with his tiara on with Heidi. Is it just me or does anyone else think Heidi's a jinx? Wherever she goes, like, that person seems to get a really bad look afterwards. So anyway, they were sat there having their live, and Sharrell texts John saying all bets are off. I think this is the live as well that she mentioned about the deal that he'd signed, that he was like having to testify against Amber and stuff like that. Maria was in the comments of this live, obviously still well informed. Maria, he was live with Sharrell yesterday. They are fine. Obviously, they were not fine. Like last week, they told everyone that I was lying about that, but yeah, it turns out that he was ignoring Sharrell. Sharrell got pissed about it. She did all them drug videos, kind of manipulating him to be friends with her again. Then while he wasn't talking to her, she filed back on the lawsuit, basically blaming John for everything. She told John that she would pay for his attorney, and she didn't. He's been cut out of that, so basically all the blame's gone on him. He didn't even know there was a court date, but that's nothing to do with her, John. You can find out your own court dates if you just answer the door and stop hiding from boxes of tampons. So now there's this big argument going on, and what happens when there's a big argument going on? John's life gets threatened. This happens every single time. If you remember the first Sharrell and Perry thing, he was on the phone with the police saying that they were hunting him down, they were stalking him, they were outside taking pictures of his car. Of course, the police came, they couldn't find anything because pretty much it was all in his head. At this point, he looked like he'd been up for days. He still looks like he's been up for days at the moment, which is probably where he's coming up with all this new stuff. So this is the new one. Leida doxing my address. After I've received multiple threats from Nosey's crew. This was her last post. Honestly, I hope to God something happens to me. Why would you wish that on yourself? Because these people have been getting away with murder. Just promise you all will take care of Cody. Okay, just to begin with, why would you wish that something's going to happen to you? That's just madness. That's just looking. Okay, I'm not even going to go into that. But this Instagram account was started on the 1st of July and started following Leida. That was basically a picture of her house and her house address on it. And everything that Leida's posted, this account has posted on, is like commented on. So she's just been letting it go, and not said anything. And it's been sorry. So this is the account. I blocked out the address obviously and the picture of the house. So it has 2 followers and 5 people following it, and the one picture. And so when Leida's been posting stuff, it's like been saying things about where she lives and like her license. I think she's a student at medical school, something like that. I'm not even sure. And like posting information on her. Anyway, she obviously got annoyed. She posted John's address. She didn't say it was his address. He didn't even have the town on that he was living in. So nobody would have even known it was his address. Yes, they might have worked it out, but within 20 minutes of her posting this, John had posted it on his page. He reposted his own address basically and doxed himself. No one would have even seen this. This account has 2 followers and 5 people, and it's following 5 people. So without John reposting it, no one would have actually known. But also, how did John find out within 20 minutes that Leida had posted this? Unless he's the account or he's someone associated with the account, because that account must have known that was John's address. The only people who supposedly know John's address are his hags and himself and Cody. So he obviously has something to do with this account, because otherwise you wouldn't have found it out so quickly. And why would you repost it on your own Instagram with I blocked all the addresses out. Why would you repost it on your Instagram with everything on it? So now This is what he's posting on Instagram. Follow my other account, John Yates Official, since the people who are trying to murder me are reporting my posts. I mean, come on. And then he does this whole live where he's crying, saying that people are coming to kill him. This is his last days, all this crap. Now, if people, he's claiming that nosy woman, that he's getting death threats from her crew, he's saying. He's posted absolutely every single thing else. He's posted his own address. Why has he not posted any of these threats? I mean, it doesn't make sense. If someone was sending him death threats, he's posted everything else. Why don't you put one of them up? You could black out the name, the bad parts of it, but he's not putting any of that up. He's just gone straight on a live. Within 20 minutes of this thing going up, he posted this on Instagram as well. When I disappear, ask yourself who brought it to this point. So he's gone straight on a live, crying and claiming that it's pretty much about to be whacked. They're going to have to leave the house again. I mean, this is more serious. It's not even a box of tampons now. It's the mob coming after him, apparently. Funnily enough, he's not reported this to the police. A box of tampons he reported to the police. But when he's getting death threats from this crew, apparently not reported that to the police. He just goes on live and starts crying. And I don't know why Cody didn't take him off the live. It's obviously just to make money, I'm assuming. And a lot of people are egging him on. Like, call cops. Well, these are like people that are fans of his. Call cops and ask to be connected to the online media division. Say you need help. Is there even an online media division? Like, I mean, could he not just ring and say he's had death threats? But of course he won't, because are there any? I doubt it. And then, of course, they're all going back onto Leida. She is committing a crime and the immigration needs to know she came to the US to better her life. Instead, the bee is tormenting you. They need to deport her now. Of course, Sharrell started this whole deport Leida thing. Apparently, she's in charge of America now and she gets to say who comes in and out of the country. But let's not worry, because John has somewhere to go now. This could be the new Home Depot gem. Same here. I'm only 20 minutes away. If you need anything, please reach out. So they could go there for the night. They could go live there for a little while. If John is whacked, she could look after Cody. Drop Cody off at the door. Home Depot Jen's not around anymore. This could be Walmart Brenda. I mean, how many times can a guy say his life's been threatened and, you know, he's on the run from this and that, and people are still believing it? People are still falling for it. And he does look like he's realistic. You do have sympathy for him until you realise he's done this like 100 times before. Oh, this one confused me as well. You're not going to disappear. They're cowards hiding behind screens. They're a joke. Trust me, my husband is a man of power in this department. They're babies. My husband is a man of power in this department. What department? I'm so confused by that one. Is he a policeman? Is he in tech? I don't know. She's no idea what that even means. So now, anyway, that John has said that this is address, he's put it up himself, confirming it's his address. Leida has been looking for his address for a while. The one that he used in court wasn't actually his address, it was his friend's one, for the restraining order. And I know everyone's saying Leida's broken the restraining order, but it doesn't work that way. John's not supposed to talk about her. He's talking about her all the time. He's saying he's not mentioned it in like 6 months, but yet he was sat on Sharrell and Perry's panel only like 2 weeks ago while they were dragging her, giving Eric's commanding officer's name out and telling people to ring him up, and he sat there smiling and laughing with that. So yes, he has mentioned her. Should she have wrote his address? No, probably not. Would anyone have seen it if he hadn't reposted it himself? No, they wouldn't have. Did she even put his name on it? No, she didn't. Are the tampons going to come rolling in now that he's put his address up? I mean, he's already said he doesn't want them anymore. Maybe start sending, something he does want. Maybe a nice takeaway. He probably won't eat it. He might think it's poisoned. Don't send him flowers. He'll probably take them as a threat too. Will he be back on live probably later today doing another eyes all open? He's been wide awake for the past few days live. Yes, I'm pretty sure he will. Will he be claiming a lot more welfare checks have been done on him? Probably. I'll be doing a video on that very soon. I'm just waiting for something to come back on that as well. He seems to forget all these things are public record and they can be proven or disproven. And I do apply for a lot of police camera footage. So hopefully that video will be later in the week. And the other one I was talking about, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. And I'm never going to say I'm putting a video up again when I'm not going to do it like that minute. Because I know it's annoying and I've annoyed myself doing that. So I don't know if I've missed anything out either. Oh, my little mole. I'm keeping my little mole, my little pet mole. And I won't be revealing who it is. Might do in the future, might not. I don't know. We'll wait and see. That's kind of annoying too when people say that. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm not going to reveal it, I don't think. I just did it again. I'm going to shut up now. So it's only bound to get better with the Sharrell and Perry and John thing. It's only going to get worse, I'd say. Police are probably going to be called 1,000,000 times. He's going to have multiple threats on his life that he's never going to actually show anybody. They're going to have to move to Walmart Brenda's up the road for a while, and then they're probably not going to be able to afford the little house, which they're probably not going to be able to stay in now because the address has been, he put his own address up, he doxed himself. Oh my God, it's so much drama. I don't even know how he does it. Like, oh my God, just report about 90 Day Fiance if that's what you want to do. Just stop reporting on it, you know? Because then you have dickheads like me that get content from it that are using it for clicks and views and making all this money. I'm still not monetized, by the way. I'm not making any money off this, which probably makes it a little bit worse, in my opinion, but there we go. All right, guys, I'll talk to you all later. Have a nice day. Bye.